Here is the copy of my second 2-page complaint filed at the magistrate office. This is also the copy of the detective's case summary report of the incident. At this time, within the city magistrate office, this magistrate, he made it known to me that I had been in the office on a previous day in an attempt to file an arrest warrant. So he called his boss, Miss Carter, on her cell phone. And as he was talking to her about me filing the arrest warrant, she got loud in her conversation and speaking to him. And I heard her say, "Don't let him sign nothing." But don't tell him I said it. Just keep that to yourself. Don't let him sign nothing. But with this magistrate that I never seen before, everything that needed to be signed had already been done. Again, I called the Montgomery Police Department trying to talk to Chief Finley, but he was in a meeting. But he allowed me to speak to one of his assistants, a police captain. And I informed the police captain that I was unable or being prevented from filing the arrest warrant to the person that assaulted me. Later, the police captain called me back and said that he had questioned the magistrate office. But, however, he said that he was not going to get involved. Listen to the recording.
Hello?
Mr. Thomas.
Speaking.
This is Captain.
Okay, thanks for calling back.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, I talked with one of the folks over in the magistrate, and you should be getting a phone call sometime today, if not today, tomorrow, from one of the magistrates to discuss all this, okay?
Well, sir, if you would, please, what did she tell you?
You guys can discuss all that. I'm not going to get, like I said, they don't work for me, and I can't make them sign a warrant. There's some underlying issues that apparently that's in here somewhere that I don't know about, and I'm not going to get involved in it.
Underlying issues? And he is not going to get involved? What did this magistrate, or what did the magistrate office tell this policeman to cause him to say that he was not going to get involved? Apparently, the city magistrate probably felt a little nervous, and at this point she decided that she would call me. So for the first time within a whole year, this magistrate finally called me. Listen to the recording.
Hello?
Hello, may I speak to Edward Thomas?
Yes, who's speaking?
Mr. Thomas, this is Valerie Carter of the Municipal Court. How are you?
Valerie Carter? Okay.
I got several messages from you here. I'm just returning your call.
Okay, ma'am. What I'm doing, Miss Carter, I'm trying to file an arrest warrant on a person that harassed me and assaulted me.
Okay, I think I spoke to you last year about this. And your case is finished in city investigations, right?
It is finished.
And what did they determine? Did they give you anything?
Yes, ma'am. I had the letter with me yesterday. The letter, and the gentleman made mention to you last night about the letter.
Okay, tell me what the letter said. When my magistrate called me last night, did he tell you that I had to get with my boss?
He said, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't feel good today, and I'm sick. But what he did say something like that. He said that you will get back with me.
Right. And I called him this morning because he hadn't showed up at the office yet. I called him this morning to let him know that he needs to call me because I needed to call you. And I haven't heard from him yet.
Okay, well, he has a cell number, right?
That's the number I'm calling.
Okay.
So I just wanted to call you back and let you know I did not forget about you. That as soon as I hear from him, I will call you back and let you know what his decision is.
Well, see, I have a IO report of the incident.
Okay.
And also you have my deposition that I filed yesterday.
Right.
And I had a letter from City Investigation saying that the person that a disciplinary personnel and disciplinary action have been taken against the person.
Yeah, and I guess that's what the whole issue is going to be, whether or not, since they have taken care of it, does the court want to get involved in it? I guess that's a decision he's got to make. But as soon as I hear from him, I will call you back. And if I do not hear from him, I will call you back. I don't want you to think I'm,
Okay, well, what about that? See, I don't want my statute of limitation to run out.
Well, I understand that, and you've done your part. You've made your complaint. You've made what we call a timely complaint. You've made it in enough time, and it wouldn't be your fault that the statute of limitations runs out if the court had made their decision. So I don't think that's going to be a problem, but I'm not determined.
Okay, well, what the court got to decide, ma'am?
Whether or not this rises to the level of a criminal act, since it's a personnel issue that's been taken care of.
It is a criminal act. Anytime somebody hits you in the stomach.
Opinion, sir, that's your opinion, but the court makes the final decision, is what I'm telling you.
Well, don't I have to appear before the judge so he can talk to me?
No, sir, not if the court decides that there's no probable cause for a warrant of arrest to be issued. And that's what what he's got to determine.
Okay. Well, I don't see how he gonna make a fair determination when he has not been hit in the stomach and shouted in his face and then
all
drugged.
I can do is tell you what the procedure is, and I've explained to you that I'm waiting to hear from him, and as soon as I hear from him, I will call you back.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
I leave here at 1:30, and if I don't hear from him when it's getting close to 1:30, I will call you back. You will hear back from me one way or the other.
Yes, ma'am.
1:30, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
As you just heard, this city magistrate or the office of the magistrate, they are only concerned about what did the city investigation department do, and is your case finished with city investigation, and what did they determine. Next, I called the director, Ronald Sams, of Montgomery, Alabama City Investigation Office. and I asked him some questions. Listen to the recording.
I talked to Chris Conway Thursday morning, and you know who Chris Conway is, right?
Yeah.
And he told me that he had talked to you, and that you explained to him that based upon that you had informed me, that you yourself had informed me that since it was a criminal act that was done to me, that I have the right to go to the police department and file for arrest charges against the person.
If it was, not that it was, if it was.
What you mean, if, sir?
I can't decide in this office what a criminal act is and what isn't. That's not what we do.
Well, as you stated, based upon my complaint was that I was verbally and physically assaulted.
Then if it was a physical and verbal assault, then they have to determine, the police would have to determine if it's a criminal offense. We cannot do that in this office.